All right, let's go.
All right. Introduce myself.
All right, yeah.
I'm Stephen Abernathy. I'm the head baseball coach at Bay High School. I teach physical education, health, and business.
Why'd you choose this career?
I guess growing up in sports, I always wanted to make a difference in sports, and I'm passionate about it. I'm kind of still alive from Gary Pinkel, but I still don't feel like I've worked a day in my life. I've been coaching. I started coaching when I was 16, Little League, but now I've been coaching high school for 9 years.
Well, you just kind of answered my next question. How long have you been coaching?
This is my 9th year. I was 6 years at Richfield, and it's my 2nd year at Bay, and I was at a private school in Mississippi for a year. So.
Do you have any advice for someone who's wanting to go into coaching?
Every time I come across guys that I think would be good coaches, they kind of stand out. I mean, you were one of them. You get the game of baseball, but just do something you're passionate about, because you don't really feel like you're going to work every day. It's one of those things where I'm excited to come to work. 9 years in, I'm not burnt out, even after coaching 5 sports at Richfield in 1 year. Didn't really get burnt out, but it's just something I'm passionate about, and that's what I tell everybody I see is, find something you're passionate about, and it don't really feel like work.
What's your favorite part of just kind of coaching?
And I love getting to work with the players. Just seeing, you saw last year, just seeing progression in kids from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. It's so exciting to see when it finally clicks with people. And that's what I think the coolest part about coaching is to me. And one year.
Yeah, 1 year. What's your fondest memory in your 9 years of coaching?
My first year, I would have to go my first year, and I'd have to go last year at the state tournament. My first year, I went to my first year as a coach at the high school level. We went to the state championship game and went to extra innings and lost. We intentionally walked a kid to load the bases, and then kid hit a line drive to second base, and it tipped off the top of his glove, and we ended up losing the state championship game that way. But it's one of the things where if I had to do it all over again, I'd do it the same way. But it just didn't work out for us that time. And last year, going down to state and having that success in the first game and seeing, Destin Utley in the outfield, turns a double play from right field. There's things like that really stand out to me.
What's your goals in this career?
Now, I want to eventually coach in college. I've got 3 classes left at ASU. 2 classes in the internship. So I eventually want to get in the college level and have my own program and get my own kids and be able to do all the things I want to do that you can't really do at the high school level. Right. So that's what I would say.
What's some necessary skills that one needs in a successful career in coaching?
You got to be disciplined. You got to be organized. Even at the high school level, you got to be organized to a certain extent. But I would just say you got to be focused. You got to be able to delegate. You got to be able to get on kids. But you also got to be able to pat a kid on the back, and that's what the hardest thing for me was, getting on kids. Because my first couple of years, you kind of just want to be their friends. But now, you got to have that professional part of it where you can jump a kid pretty good and see how they respond, and you just got to figure out how to get on certain kids. I knew I could get on this kid a certain way and he'd respond, and then the other kids you get on and they just shut down on you.
Right. And my last question I have is, you mentioned kind of coaching in college. If you could pick anywhere to coach, where would that be?
Oh, man. I don't know. I don't have that dream job. I don't have that. I would love to coach at the University of Missouri, just because you see in the background. Yeah. You see, I'd love to do that, but the sky's the limit. I feel like there's not a job I can't do. I'm willing to put the work in and get to that next level. But I would probably say the D1 level would be where I'd like to be. Right. Have my own program. See what I can do there.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
Awesome.